Okay, hello and welcome to the weather update. It's 8 p.m. on a very stormy June the 3rd. Well, stormy for some of us. Looks like lots of lightning around Philadelphia. But for our area, it's been pretty quiet. But we do have severe thunderstorms now that are on the move. So here they are around Philadelphia. You got severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. In fact, let me refresh this radar here. Severe thunderstorms in effect. Oh, look at that. Tornado warning in effect now for, it looks like, some areas south of Philadelphia right now. So there's a tornado warning now issued by Mount Holly as well. So let's go to the Mount Holly site now and get the latest on this tornado warning here. What's annoying is if you click on it, it doesn't really show you the tornado warning. So let's go to the actual Mount Holly site and get to that. So let's just go to Mount Holly. Alright. So here it is. Tornado. Alright. Tornado warning seems to be off now. Alright. There was a tornado warning. I don't see tornado warning listed here, but there's a red box that's over there. So that would indicate a tornado warning issued. Let me go to their Twitter and alright. Mount Holly. Let's see what Mount Holly has to say. We are getting widespread reports of damage across southeastern Pennsylvania from these thunderstorms. So here's the tornado warning, including Philadelphia, Camden, until 7:45 p.m. Okay, so it just expired. Let's see. The tornado warning for 8 p.m. That's severe thunderstorm warning. So this is a really bad situation for Philadelphia. They've been going through a lot of rough times in Philadelphia with the protests, and now they're dealing with this. They've had a lot of rioting there, too, by the way. Let's take a look at the radar here. Get the latest here. And yeah, I'm able to see the purple on these storms here. Yep. There could be a tornado in there on this radar right there around Philadelphia. That's all heading right into Philadelphia. So that's a real concern. Very active weather night. Look at the satellite image. You'll see here that you can see those thunderstorms there. We had breaks of sun, and it's been pretty uncomfortable out too. So let me just close all this because this is actually I should have reopened that. All right, we'll look at that later. I mean, there's Cristobal too. Here's again another look at the radar. I'm not really too concerned about Cristobal because it's not really going to affect our area. It's not even close to our area. Whereas these storms are just going nuts right now. Looks like they are going right. It looks like they're heading toward Atlantic City as we speak. Looking at the weather and hazards map, you see the tornado warning right there for Philadelphia. And actually, you can see it looks like there's some rotation in the storm just by looking at these surface winds. And pretty uncomfortable day across Long Island today. Getting back to our weather on Long Island. Luckily, we're not being affected by this. Temperatures near 80 and not much of a sea breeze. Dew points pretty high as well. Well into the 60s, very muggy. I did not go out because, again, I'm not allowed to sit inside a restaurant courtesy of our dictator. So, therefore, let's see what the highs were today across the area. If I can pull that up. So, highs around 80 degrees across most of Long Island, even on the South Shore because of those westerly winds. And it was hotter in Jersey, though. If we look at Jersey, let's see what Jersey got up to. Oh, yep, 90 in Toms River. There you go. That's Toms River right there. 90 degrees. Why am I not surprised? Actually, no, that might be Toms River, 84. But much hotter there than Long Island, and the city too probably got pretty hot as well. It's if we can load that. So here, not as hot as Jersey still. Looks like low 80s in the city, but well into the 80s and close to 90 in parts of New Jersey, which no doubt is helping to fuel these storms that are ongoing across the area. All right, now to the power outage map. So we have a lot of power outages, of course, in Pennsylvania. We'll start with Pennsylvania because they got hit hard. They got hit hard by the storms before, and now they're getting hit hard again. Looks like you have a lot of power outages here. 350,851 power outages throughout the state. Hardest counties are Montgomery and Chester, it looks like there, and Bucks. Hit very hard by these storms again. They were hit hard by the other storms, and now they're getting hit again. And New Jersey also, we're going to have to watch. Ocean County, they've restored some power, so now they're down to 23,756. Burlington's still very high, and they're getting hit again. So they're up 56,000. So I expect this number to go up again, probably above 200,000 for the state of New Jersey as these storms impact the state. Okay, so now we'll go to tropicaltidbits.com and look at Cristobal. In fact, I got the NHC up here, so we'll go to NHC. I think the latest Cristobal. It's weak. It's 45 mile an hour. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it right now because it's a weak storm. It's not even affecting the United States, but we'll take a look at it. We got much more, pressing needs right now that are much closer to our area. But this is where it is. It's not moving at all, which is bad. It could cause a lot of rain and flooding problems here in this area here, this Yucatan area, and then we got to watch when it moves over the Gulf. And we'll be watching this over the weekend. I'm not really going to look at it too now. In fact, I'm not even going to pull the satellite up image on Tropical Tidbits. I mean, if you want, we could. But it still looks like a pretty disorganized mess. Here you go. You can definitely see a circulation. GOES data is running behind and images may be delayed. Okay, so we're having trouble with getting images from this. You can definitely see the circulation, but it's messy, it's disorganized. It's not really anything. We can look at the spaghetti models. I guess we can look at those. Let's see. Actually, NHC. Well, NHC has the spaghetti models, don't they? Or no, it's this site that has them. So global and hurricane models, they all seem to track it across the Gulf into Louisiana and maybe East Texas. We have to watch because once it gets over the Gulf, it could get very strong, and we're going to have to keep an eye on that for sure. Let me go back to the Tropical Tidbits. Let me go back to not the Tropical Tidbits site, but the Weather and Hazards site because I want to pull up the. There was one other thing I wanted to pull up here for our area, and that was the historical, and I want to look at the rainfall, shall I so. Let's get the precipitation. I want to see how much precipitation fell in those storms that hit the Jersey Shore. Really? That's all the data we're getting? Alright, there's got to be more than that. Alright, we'll start 636, that's why. Alright. No, let's do that. There we go. So, yeah, they got a good half an inch from those storms at least. Some areas, LA is reporting over an inch. Probably around a half an inch from these storms, and more rain will be coming. Oh, and I got to go to the storm damage reports too from Mount Holly too, so we got to do that too. From the other storms that have hit. So let's take a look at that. Once they hide it, they make it hard to find. They may not have even issued it yet, because we're not done yet. We're not done yet, but I'll look at the local storm reports and see if they have anything yet. Alright, so 68 mile an hour wind gust. Did this just happen? Yeah, 7:32 p.m. A 68 mile an hour wind gust at Philadelphia International Airport. So down a tree. All right, they don't really have a. Hopefully I'll have a summary later. You can see trees down all over the place. I can't go over this now. If there's a summary, I'll go over it. I'll do another video later. We got to talk about these what's going to be coming now. As far as that, I'm just going to be looking at the surface, and I'm just going to be looking at our area because right now, really, there's just too much going on. With regards to severe weather, that I don't really want to go into the long range or anything like that. What we will do is we'll go to the NAM 3 kilometer, the highest resolution NAM we have. Obviously, it's showing thunderstorms moving through our area, and our area getting affected around 9 o'clock by some severe thunderstorms. And then it's not even showing the ones in Philadelphia. So it shows just how unrealistic it is to look at these models in the long range. But one thing I can tell you is that tomorrow should be dry, and then we got to watch for thunderstorms Friday morning. And then again, probably later on Friday with that cold front that's going to try to move through. We will look at the NAM 12 kilometer, and I will just be using the NAM for this update. We're not even using the GFS because I'm just a little overwhelmed right now with everything going on across the area. So we'll look at our temperatures for tomorrow here. Uh, it's going to be it's going to get up there again probably tomorrow, up near 80, or maybe closer to 90 in Jersey, because this front's just going to kind of like dissipate over us, stall out. Friday, maybe a little bit cooler because we'll have a little more cloud cover. Saturday, we're still dealing with 80, so it's still going to be pretty hot. Let's take a look at the dew points here, and we'll look at the dew points, and we'll see we're going to be dealing with. So you see, though, we have a little drop in dew points tomorrow that will probably occur over Long Island before you can see where that front is, and then the humidity comes right back at us. But it looks like at least there'll be more of a southerly flow, so there should be more of a sea breeze, hopefully. And there you see that front coming through later Saturday, and that could be our next chance for some severe thunderstorms, perhaps, throughout our area. I'll go look at the skies. I'll switch this over to the 3 kilometer, and then I want to look at the HRRR as well. So we'll have some sun tomorrow, I think. Some passing clouds, more clouds Friday, and now I'll go to the HRRR. Go to the latest run, 22. Because models are never good with thunderstorm formation. I think the HRRR's got a little more better idea. We may see some thunderstorms over Long Island, but I think the severe activity does stay to our south. And I hope it does, because it's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy time. We don't need severe thunderstorms here. All right. We know the radar's down for Oak. This is the line that we have to watch that's getting close to our area now, is the one up here. So we'll have to keep an eye on it and see if these storms. Now they've issued warnings for parts of New Jersey, so we'll have to see what happens here. These storms don't look as impressive as the ones that are affecting the Philadelphia area into South Jersey. So I'll keep you posted on this ongoing severe weather situation tonight. Be safe.